coming in poolside. Free Jacks recovering from their session after a massive win. Coach Ryan Martin, Coach's Corner up right now. I'm Dallen Stanford, scared of nothing. You little, oh! Oh, you mean... Coach, next question. Coach's Corner. Wow, that was an interesting start, I'll say the least. Did you pay him, set him up for that?
No, I didn't, but I was very impressed.
Biggest hit since the Beatles, my friend. All right, soaking here after the pool session. Let's go back to your birthday this weekend. How was that?
Oh, it was awesome. Obviously, it fell on game day, the 11th on the Sunday. So, what a great gift to have a performance like that, and a good win against a very good team in very tough conditions. So that was kind of the icing on the cake.
I was going to say you'd be proud of that performance. Let's talk about how did you guys structure that victory against the Arrows. Again, they've been brilliant all season long. They've been up and down. They've been away from 118 days away from home, you know, but you guys took it to them.
Yeah, I was very wary. I knew it was their last game. They had everything to play for in terms of signing off their season in the right way, and obviously they've got a pretty tight-knit group. So actually, we were very, very respectful of that game, knowing that they were going to bring something special. And I knew some of their family had flown in for the game as well. So we actually treated it like a test match, to be honest. And I think from 0 to about the 60-minute mark, we achieved that. We played a really good test match style of football, put the ball in the right areas of the field, kept pretty tight, you know, got our maul going, kept tight on D, took the opportunities on attack when they came, and at that point we're sitting pretty nicely around the 60-minute mark. I think, you know, we're up around that 28-point mark. Then in terms of where we went wrong, we got pretty loose from 60 to 80. Boys started seeing a little bit of fool's gold and shifting the ball, and we gave the ball back in bad areas of the field, and Toronto capitalised on that and good on them. But you know, to come away from that very tough conditions, it was super humid, the ball was like soap, so I was really proud of our team, to be honest.
Yeah, good old birthday present. And then, you know, while we at the pool here, you've got the pool session on the crack. What else are you focusing on this week?
Oh, what a great week. You've got the #1 team of the competition coming to our house. We had a real sour taste when we played them down there after the match. That was probably our biggest disappointing performance, and the boys really felt it. And we had some clips today of the previous game and where Atlanta had really dealt to us, and just to let the boys know what's coming. So we're super excited. #1's coming to our house. We believe, you know, they're the big bully of the competition, so there's only one way to deal with the bully. People are going to see them on Sunday.
And if you analyse your season, looking back from when you got here, you probably didn't know as much as you obviously learnt about the American rugby landscape, the travelling, geographical reason, the East Coast Conference so strong.
It's amazing competition. It's long, so that's probably something you got to factor in. Like the depth of your squad gets tested severely throughout the. You know, you've got to have a really good depth and people the ability to quickly transition into the starting team. That's probably my biggest thing. As soon as you get an injury, you can get yourself in a bit of trouble. So that's probably the biggest thing. Obviously the travel factor. We're really lucky with TK. He does a great job around the off-field, making sure the trips run smoothly, and you know, he really dots the I's and crosses the T's. And I don't think our leadership group ever said we've had a bad experience in terms of things going wrong off field on our away trip. So it's a tribute to him, and that's just been really respecting the team and making sure we can prepare properly. But it is a very tough competition, and you have to be on every single week. Look at Seattle, you know, and good on them in the weekend, the way they perform for their home crowd. So it's an amazing comp in terms of that, how close it is, and if you're 2% off, you're going to lose. So that's probably my biggest learning.
And let's talk about Quincy at home, your final game. You said the #1 side, but what does it mean for your fans? I know a ton of them are dressing up as Dougie Fife. They're wearing the kilts, so huge support from the local followers.
Yeah, what a nice way to finish the season at a new venue, and build a little bit of excitement around what's going to happen in 2022 with the Free Jacks. It's a great way to not only sign off our season, but start the new generation of what's to happen. And it looks like a beautiful field. The proximity of the spectators to the ground is going to add some huge energy, and as you mentioned, it's the Dougie Fife appreciation game, which I think is awesome considering how he's played for us.
And Coach, yourself personally, we obviously have a huge amount of respect and thank you for what you've done for this team and this area of the world. It's no secret you will be leaving us at the end of the year, unfortunately. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so I'm heading off to the Melbourne Rebels, which is a super rugby team, and they play in the Trans-Tasman competition with all the New Zealand teams. And from a young fella playing rugby, but also starting as a coach back in 2007, my dream was always to be a Super Rugby coach, and yeah, it's come around, and it's I'm pretty excited, and it's a massive opportunity for me to coach at that level of the game. And I'm very thankful of the Free Jacks in terms of the contractual status. They obviously I signed for 3 years, but they have an out clause at the end of each year, which lets you pursue opportunities. And I think that's the special thing about the Free Jacks. And it's one of the mottos we've had this year is loyalty to the players' futures, but that the ownership group also have loyalty to the management's futures, and they gave me the greatest blessings to take this opportunity. So I'm very thankful in that ownership group and the ability for me to progress my own career. And I really saw this opportunity was particularly related to the launching pad that the Free Jacks gave me to come in as a head coach and apply my craft. And obviously I do things a little bit differently, which was noticed, which is pretty cool as well. So yeah, I'm very thankful for that, and it's a massive opportunity for myself. And obviously I'll always have the Free Jack spirit in whatever I do. Yeah, really looking forward to getting to Melbourne. So I'll head there late September. We'll start pre-season October the 4th. So hopefully our Free Jack supporters over here now have a new team on the other side of the globe to support the Melbourne Rebels.
We certainly do. Mono, thanks for everything, my friend. Let's get a little bristle. Nah, okay, don't cut that out. Thanks again for everything, pal. Truly amazing. The stash is glorious. Whoever takes the next role is big shoes to fill.
Yeah, well, thanks to all the people that have watched this, and to yourself and everyone else that has supported the Free Jacks. It's a pretty special organisation, and I think you'll see the pay in the coming years.
Awesome. Free Jacks Live, you sleek sensations. Make sure you catch the final match of the season in 2021. It's going to end on a high. It's going to be in Quincy, and there will be some jars funneled, and some teams will be going down, namely Rugby ATL. See you then.